Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to our weekend Teach Talk or WTT with me as a host Muhammad Isan Mare and our speaker Putra M. Putra Raditya. And now Putra will give some material about Etherchannel. So for Putra, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you for the host, Isan Mangarangin, for the time that I have been given. So, well, for today, just like Isan said, I'm going to tell you guys about what is Etherchannel. So, I have a guidebook about it. So let me share my screen first. Okay, so this is the book that I've been learning from. So this is the introduce of Etherchannel. So as we see here in this lesson, we took a look at Etherchannel, or known as link aggregation. Is the second name of it. Etherchannel is a technology that lets you bundle multiple physical links to a single logical link. So this is the example of a only one physical link. We have H1, H2, 3, and 4. So just now imagine H1 want to deliver a package about 800 megabytes and to H3, and H2 want to send another package to H4 for like 600. So if they send it at the same time, they will add up and it will plus like to 1400. But the limit of the cable is only 1000. So there will be some error, some missing file, some corrupted file on there. So the file do not contain full of it. So what is the solution of this? First, paste the link to from 100 megabytes to a more higher like 200 megabytes, 2000, sorry, 2000 megabytes, and so on and so forth. But in today lesson, we're going to take the Etherchannel one. So this is the picture of it, the picture of it. So we have what is it, two links or two cable on two switch, and uh, this is just one switch and not one switch, two individual uh, links, physical links. But with Etherchannel, we're going to make it to a single virtual link. To well, we combine the sorry, we combine the what is it called, the links to make it a virtual one. Okay, sorry, it's quite okay. Yeah, like that. This spanning tree, use spanning tree, of course. So how do we use it? So there is three types of it. There's PAGP. This is a Cisco proprietary, means it only be used by Cisco. LACP, which, which can be used by all vendors like Microtech, Fortinet, and so on and so forth. And we have the manual one. For the PAGP and the LACP are the navigation for protocols that dynamically configure. So they been configured by the what is it called? The computer itself. That's that. And for the manual, we do it static. So no the computer doesn't do it by itself. Okay, if you are going to create a Etherchannel, you need to make sure that all interfaces have the same configuration. We have duplex, speed, native and allowed VLAN, and switch port access or trunk. So this is for the configuration for the PAGP. So PAGP have two mode is desirable and auto. What does it mean? It means desirable. It means the other side, the active one, the one that is, uh, yeah, the one that is actively using. And for auto is the passive one, or the one that is the what is it? It's not quite turned off, but we just use it capacity of transferring units. Okay, so the configuration is quite uh, easy, I guess. So there's active, auto, desirable, on, and passive. You can see it's if active is for LACP, desirable, auto is for AGP, and on is for Etherchannel, and passive is for LACP. You can see here. Wait, I haven't opened my. Okay, let's wait. I open my packet tracer. We can continue of this thing. Okay, so on one switch, we setting the one of the cable to a what's it called? The active one that is actively transferring yeah, okay, transferring the data, of course. And for the second, we use it as only for a capacity limiter. You can see here, if you want to add the new port, we have to show, I have to add the new port by using this. Yeah, there's a lot of configuration here, but uh, if you want the basic, the easy one is here. So just follow after this. Interface GA internet, gigabit internet 01 is the first cable. I have to turn on the switch port trunk or access, and for in the encapsulation to be run, and then we add it to a channel group desirable. Yeah, the second also same, and for the second switch it's more simpler because it's only the passive learning, the passive one, so the configuration is not like very, it's not, what is it called, we don't have to turn on the switch port because the switch one already turned on the switch port, like that. And so yeah, okay, so that's for the, what's it called, the LACP, not the LACP, the AGP one. Now we have to learn about the second type. It's the LACP one. Okay, LACP is a similar to the AGP but use different terminology or different, what is it called, different names. Like for LACP there is active and passive, but for PAGP it's desirable, and auto. So active, just like the name said, it's for active, and passive is just like the name for the passive links. So it's just the same as the PAGP one. Okay, before we continue the material, I'm going to tell you guys, not tell you guys, give a, what is it called? A tutorial how to, well, transition, not transition, how to use it on labs. Okay, let me share my other screen. Sino pakai saya. Okay, so wait, let me forgot how to magnify it. Okay, so we have to this thing I use, called packet tester. Packet tester is like a FNG or peanut for, what's it called, for, what is it called, microchip, but it's an application for Cisco. Okay, so first, down here is quite small. Sorry, I forgot how to, well, to magnify it. Zoom in, zoom out. No, not that. It's quite small. Sorry. No. Okay, I'm going to fix that later. Okay, I have to go here to network devices and go down here to switches, and we pick the 296 296. Okay, so after that we connect it. We just use the outer connector like this. Okay, so this mean that the, okay, this mean is already run, but this is not, what is it called, Etherchannel. This is only spanning tree. So the, what's it called, the Etherchannel configuration haven't kicked in. This is only the preview of it. Okay, so let's, what is it called, edit the first thing here, the first configuration here, and can you see it? No, okay. And that means I have to share screen my whole entire screen. Okay, now we go to convex, and not, yeah, convex, and we go to the, what is it called, this one, the FA1. Sorry, not here. CLE. Oh yeah, CLE. This is what I mean. Okay, CLE. Okay, for simple little thing, we are going to use the. Can you guys see it? Wait, wait. Is my screen is, what is it called? No, okay. Wait, there's some trouble. I don't know why, but my screen isn't showing. Is my screen showing? Still no. That's a bummer. Okay, maybe we cannot. What is it? We cannot do the lab because this screen does not want to present. So let's just continue our lesson. Can it show? it's still okay. uh, okay, why is it not screen? Okay, so let's just continue the material. Okay, so this is just like the usual thing. This is just the what is it called, the PAGP one. So for the LACP configuration, it's the same, but it's just change the name and more simpler. For we don't need to open the switchboard like that. No, we just make a channel group and active, channel group active, and channel group passive, just like that. It's quite simple. Okay, this is for the manual one. The we do it our own way. So it's this the manual one is quite long because, well, it's not the dynamic one. If the dynamic, our computer or our switches do it, but for manual, it's our own doing. Okay, the configuration is like the LACP one, but just change the on and the active with on, and the, well, both of them are on. Okay, so that's for Etherchannel. Okay, and, well, in Etherchannel there is called load balancing. This the thing I showed you earlier. It's called load balancing. Okay, wait, where is? Okay. Okay, the last thing I want to show you about Etherchannel is load balancing. Load balancing. It's like a feature that, what's it called? Like, okay, let's just read the definition. We have, so there's a lot of switches, a lot of computers in switch one on the right side, and we have a router on switch two. The default load balancing mechanism is the source MAC code. That means that all traffic from one MAC address will be sent down one and the same physical interface. For example, MAC AA, MAC address AA is using gigabit 1, BB is using gigabit 2, CC is 1, and DDD is 2. Okay, since we have multiple link returns this way, both physical links would be close to 1-to-1 ratio. It's different story for the only term mix. It will pick one of the physical interface. So all traffic from the router will be sent down interface gigabit Etherchannel 1 or 2, like that. Okay, so what is the conclusion? So we learned about Etherchannel, and this is just the conclusion of all of it, of all of it is the summary one. Okay, an Etherchannel is a logical interface that bundles multiple physical interface. That's for the point one. Point two, Spine 3 sees a Etherchannel as a single interface, so it wouldn't block redundant physical link. Third point, there are three options of Etherchannel. First is PAGP, LACP, and manual. And Etherchannel, well, Etherchannel support multiple load balancing option, and make sure you select a load balancing algorithm that match your traffic pattern. Okay, that's for the, what's it called, Etherchannel, but I have some troubleshooting. Okay, so for the troubleshooting, it's, well, quite, sorry, the internet is quite laggy. Wait. Okay. Okay. So if your other channel is not working, there are a couple of things that makes it what is it called, not working. Yeah, like that. First is strong attentional mode. So if switch 1 is LEGP and for switch 2 is LCP, it cannot work together. So we have the first switch and the second switch must be the same mode, like that. Okay, so ACP or PAGP, configuration not working. That means you either make it you config the wrong port, or you config the wrong mode. Like the first switch, the switch 1 is desirable, and for the switch 2 is also desirable. It cannot work. And yeah, that's the effort channel. What is it called, the lesson that I have given you all. Thank you for your all attention for this seminar, I guess, and I will give it back to Isan for the closing one. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you for Uta for giving some good material. Even there's some trouble in it, but we can always learn about Etherchannel and Cisco. Okay, I think that's all from us, and we can close it. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.